Doesn't Mel want to kill homeless people?
I just want to fight them and send them on their own island.
Somebody nut in us. You need to pay us double.
I'm a serial killer.
Porn.
If you want someone to nut in us,
You need to pay us double. Porn.
a lot. I'm a...
Porn.
And welcome back to another edition of the Below the Influence show. The only show on the internet with no fuss and no muss, but tons of musk. I'm your host, DeLorian, and this is my voluptuous co-host.
A capo, a.k.a. Scrumptious.
Delicious. I'm delicious, and this is scrumptious.
Never forget, baby. It's like 9/11.
You see my Oakleys? We're gonna address this head on tonight. I'm rocking the Oaks tonight.
What happened?
I left my my glasses at home, and my good buddy Hakaipo
Ukaipa.
loaned me a pair of Oakleys. So now I'm wearing $273 glasses tonight.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
She's beautiful, man.
She's beautiful, man. Well, that's wonderful. How are you guys doing this very windy, very dry Santa Ana windy day?
Well, being that I live in Santa Ana, it's been very fucking windy. My Easy Up is completely destroyed.
Okay.
I was home today doing my due in the office, and I look out the window and I see my Easy Up flying away. So I run out, I try and save it, and
Bye-bye.
if you're not familiar at home with an Easy Up, it's one of those portable awnings.
It's like a tarp.
With metal poles. So all the metal poles are broken. They're all bent in different directions, so I can't fold it back up. So it's not an easy down.
Doesn't sound easy at all.
Yeah, the tarp is completely destroyed, and then I had
now.
lights rolled into it, and half the bulbs are broken. It was a great way to start my Wednesday afternoon.
What time did you wake up?
6.
Okay. Well,
Nah, I'm not going to tell you if it was AM or PM. I'll let you decide.
AM, PM. Gotta love them. Got the best gas station beers on the market.
That's Slim Jims.
Man, the best Slim and meat products.
You always get the
Dehydrated meat products.
freshest Slim Jims at
You guys like their
Tampa.
pizza and taquitos?
I'm sorry?
That's 7-Eleven.
Oh,
right,
God.
my bad.
No, AM, PM, they're more known for like their cheddar-filled corn dogs. And I think they have like chicken spicy breakfast sandwiches for some reason. Disgusting.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I recently stopped smoking pot.
I thought you never smoked pot.
I never did, but
Do you
I
ever smoke pot?
know. Sorry, guys. I lied to you. For the last 13 years of my life, I have smoked pot, at least one pot a day. All right. So I stopped recently once I realized, I've been, smoking a little bit of pot. And,
Hold on. Say it again. Hold on. I can't hear you.
So I've been smoking a little bit of pot.
Does that sound better?
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds gorgeous.
Okay. I just turned it up.
But one of the side effects of this happening is I've been having incredibly lucid, very vivid, very crystal clear, very crisp, very just wondrous dreams.
Oh. Yeah, Jake earlier tonight asked me if I've ever had a bad dream that felt real, and I was like, well, yeah.
Well, I don't know, because when I smoked the pot, I don't think I really ever dreamed. Like, I couldn't remember the last time that I had a
Dreamed.
dremersion. I couldn't recall the last time I actually had a dream. So,
Damn.
I've been getting hit with all these crazy dreams the last 2 weeks, and I'll tell you one of them.
You sure you want to do this?
I'll tell you, comedy. All right. So anyway, I'm at like the apartment complex that my grandmother used to manage when I was a kid, right? And it's like 2:00 in the morning, and there's nobody else outside. And for some reason, I'm smoking a cigarette. And if you know me, I don't smoke cigarettes. So my neighbor, like 3 doors down, his girlfriend yells at me to keep it down. Keep it down. You're smoking a cigarette, being very loud. So I walk over there in my dream, and I guess I become friendly with this couple. And I remember the boyfriend explicitly answering, his cell phone. And I start chit-chatting with the girl. And as I'm talking to her, her face morphs into like a shrub. It felt like a bad salvia trip. It was bizarre. It was terrifying. and I try to grab the boyfriend. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? I'm really scared at this point, and it seems very real, very realistic, very lifelike. And he just doesn't even acknowledge my existence. It's like I'm not even there. And then I wake up in a cold sweat, and I woke up scared.
You just got to remind yourself, I'm someone who dreams often. I have quite a few dreams. And I do have to remind myself, you know what? And it happens the worst time, too. I'll be having a sexual dream. I'll say this on record. I've never had a wet dream in my life. I've been waiting for it. But every time I'm about to get there, I'm about to put it in, I think, like, wait, hold on. Like, you're not banging this chick right now. And then I wake up.
You know what?
So you cock block yourself?
I cock block myself in my dreams.
Imagine cock blocking yourself.
That's not a detriment or a testament. Go ahead.
I don't think I've... okay, I have had a wet dream many, many moons ago. But I can't recall the last time I actually did. But recently, it seems, if I'm ever having like a sexual escapade in one of my dreams, I wake up right before it's about to go down, pants down at the ankles, tighty-whities exposed, and all of a sudden, I am awake.
Suddenly, I
am
awakened.
Yeah.
So no edibles? No nothing? Like you're not doing anything at all?
No. Just no THC will enter my bloodstream.
Forever or?
I don't know forever, but, after realizing, hey, you've been high on pot for 13 years, I think it was time for at least a long-term break. Certainly for the remainder of the year, I'm not going to smoke. And I have been a little bit more active. My brain is coming back to me. I'm thinking.
Were you cranky the first couple days?
I was extremely irritable. Everything pissed me off. I'm still kind of irritable. Today the wind made me angry. I'm yelling at the wind. Like, keep it fucking down outside. What the fuck are you doing over here, Freddy? You ever just fucking clicking away?
Why the fuck does it matter?
I don't know. You just
fucking tell your story about your fucking mean wind, you piece of shit.
The wind was very mean to me, and I don't appreciate it. But
Did
yeah,
you try punching it?
Yeah, I was just outside, just boxing with the wind.
Body blows.
I felt like
Did
I felt like a Native American. What?
You try breaking that wind?
Comedy.
Comedy.
Are we not just going to address the 17-foot green gorilla in the room?
Oh, there's no green gorilla in the room. There's nothing back there. It's a void.
It's an abyss.
So behind us we have Starship Enterprise.
Now we do.
Star Trek Enterprise.
Yeah, we're on the mothership.
We're on the mothership.
Where are we going?
Space.
Where? Space is pretty big, from what I've heard.
We're going to space.
Going to space.
Warp speed. Feel that?
Yeah, I feel like I'm on a fucking space mountain.
See, the other day I was high on edibles. Totally fucking destroyed my afternoon. So I was working in my garage. The people who lived there before me put up these god-awful fucking shelves that were hodgepodge together with, wood and nails and, it wasn't well constructed. It was a bitch to take down. So afterwards, my girl, she went out for one of her friend's birthdays, and I had the place to myself, and I was like, you know what, I'm really going to enjoy myself. So I ate a little sliver of an edible. Didn't feel a thing. Started drinking. And then I start talking to myself, and I actually tell myself, fuck it, man, just eat it. I eat the whole thing. Now, the cookie was this big, but it said it on the package, 100 milligrams. Now, I smoke every day, all day. And I'm thinking 100 milligrams of weed, that's just breakfast. I didn't think it was a thing.
Breakfast pot.
That's just, that's how I start my day.
Kush, ganja. What else?
Pot,
Mary Jane.
Weed, Mary Jane.
That Wiz Khalifa.
That sticky icky ooh wee.
That Snoopy Doopy. People
not
call
a-
it that?
No one calls it
No one's
that.
ever called it that. That Obama Kush.
Obama phone.
Gang.
So I'm probably 6 drinks in, and it really fucking hits me. So I start drinking heavier to kind of counteract it. And I get to the point where I'm so fucked up that I'm like, maybe if I smoke a joint, it'll kind of, and it just made it even worse.
So you were trying to counteract eating this breakfast pot cookie by drinking 6 fruit sugar-filled
There's no sugar in this.
Are you sure?
Sugar-free.
Why are they sweet? What
Aspartame.
makes them sweet?
Elfcom.
Elfcom.com. Elfcom.com.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 1 gram of sugar.
That's a lot of sugar.
It's actually a little.
Well,
So as I'm on this edible trip, I was thinking to myself, I would be like, how funny would it be if you were at like a what are those like jump places?
Bounce
Foam
house?
pits.
Do they have foam pits?
Trampoline.
Trampoline parks.
Yeah.
And you're there with your kids, and you accidentally drop like a bag of edibles in the foam pit.
That'd be pretty fucking funny.
Well,
I wonder what would happen.
Thank you very much. How can I help you?
hi, yeah, I'm just giving you a call. I was at your location, I don't know, 2-3 hours ago. I'm just getting home now, and I realized I might have forgotten something in the foam pit. Something might have fell out of my pockets. I had some gummies that aren't necessarily for kids, if you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they fell. I think they might have either fallen out in the bathroom or in the foam pit. I remember I was in, I think it said like the laws of gravity or something broken on the side.
Let's hope that no kid grabs that and eats it.
I know. What, do you guys like drain the
that is
foam
the
pit at
gummy.
all, or?
We don't. So if somebody finds it, they turn it in. Hopefully a kid doesn't grab it, because if they eat it, that's bad.
I mean, that's why I'm calling,
Okay, you know what? I've never had this situation before, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get, it's not a brownie. You said it's gummies?
Yeah.
What kind of, like, are they gummy bears? Can I have one? Shut up. Like, what are they?
They're mushroom gummies. There's mushrooms in them.
Okay, they're mushroom gummies. Can you go check in the restroom if they're in there, Carson?
It would be in a purple, like a Ziploc purple
It would be
baggie.
in a purple a purple bag. Okay, hold on. Let me get some info down.
Yeah, hopefully Carson
about
finds
the
them.
gummies, 'cause-
He could have one if he wants one.
No, he's not gonna have one. Let me see. So, purple bag.
Yeah, it looks like the Mario mushroom logo on it. You know the mushroom from Mario. That's like the brand. It's like their little gimmick. I don't know. I got it at a concert.
Mushroom gummies. And do you want us to return them? Do you want to come pick them up? Is that what you're asking, or because I don't know if they'll like allow us to return them to you. They might make us throw them away.
I mean, I just more so didn't want a kid to eat them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It'd be, it's not a good
we
situation.
might not be able to give them back to you because of what they are. They might just tell us to throw them away. But if
Gotcha.
you wanted them back, I have to get your info down.
No, I mean, I just wanted you to be aware that maybe it might be time to drain either the foam pit or check the bathrooms. I mean, that place is so crazy. I was wearing cargo shorts, blue cargo shorts with a stripe down the side.
Thank you for letting us know. We'll go ahead and look.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. What did you say your name was?
Of course. My name is Carson.
All right, Carson. Thank you so much. You have a great evening. Bye.
Yeah.
So that's what would happen if you...
Wow. That guy was, he tried to blame it on his friend.
What was his name? Shit.
Tristan or Terrence or, I don't know.
Well, to Terrence.
To Tristan and Terrence. I don't think these are real people, but God bless them.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah. A wise man once told me, you got to know when to hold them, and you got to fucking know when to fold them. And that brings me to my next point. Have you ever heard, give me one moment, let me go ahead and pull that up, the CTK. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think it's a Native American term. Now, I've been doing a lot of reading now that I'm 100% certified pot-free. Now,
The plaque's coming in the mail on Tuesday.
Guaranteed. 2 weeks. Anyway, so the CTK, I guess, were a band of giants. Remember this?
Okay.
Before I get into this, what do you think of giants? Is that just like a myth? Do you think that they were ever real? What are your thoughts?
Where are their bones?
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, have we found giant bones yet? Or are they all just buried? They're so big that they were buried so far deep that we can't find them. I mean, people get paid a lot more money than we do to dig under the ground.
What if there's some sort of conspiracy?
Everyone's just chopping up giant bones.
Maybe the giants were. I don't know. I don't know what the reason.
Maybe
would
the
be.
aliens came down and vaporized all the giants.
I just think it's odd. It's like dragons, where every single culture has some sort of depiction of them, but there's no evidence of them.
Where
but
are the
it's
bones?
It's kind of odd. Well, anyway, the CT cop.
I just think people were less educated back then and saw like a really big lizard, and then dramatized it.
A big lizard.
Cacti.
I mean, you got to think, like, we have the internet, so we're like, that's stupid. Why would they think that's true? But, like, you don't know. Like, you fucking travel, 50 miles that way, which no one would do in their lifetime. And you're going to see an entire new ecosystem, new animal shit you don't know. So if you have someone who does travel then and come back, they're like, I saw this giant fire-breathing. They're going to elaborate because they saw a fucking big lizard. Like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I saw a big lizard. They'd be like, okay, cool. But
Okay,
it's
but
fire-breathing.
every single culture in the history
I
of
know
the
that
world.
lizards
live
are on
everywhere.
every continent.
Yeah, okay, but in China,
You know that more than we do, Jake.
I know quite a few things about lizards. Okay,
Name 2 lizards.
Gila monster,
That's one.
white throat monitor, leopard
That's another
gecko.
one. That's another
That's
one.
3. You asked for 2. I
Yeah, but these
exceeded
are not-
your
I mean,
expectations.
yeah,
Are these
said
all
lizard.
lizards? You said a gecko, a monster,
Back to the giants. Now, the CT
San
cop
Francisco.
were apparently a band of cannibalistic giants with red hair, and they were at war with this group of Native Americans in Lovelock, Nevada.
You also got to think of it this way. Most of the people were like 4'8" back then. So if anyone was like 6 foot, different ethnicity, they're going to see them as giants and paint them out as monsters. Black people to white people were monsters up until like last year.
I mean, the Mormons considered being black a curse up until like 1989, I think.
Right, because they don't know. Mm-hmm.
Womp womp. Comedy. Anyway, the
Can we
giants.
get a picture of a black Mormon up here, please?
There it is.
There's so many of them. They're all over the place.
Let's put a question mark. Error 404. Not found.
All right. So anyway, these giants were at war with the Paiute natives, and basically,
Really good at these names.
basically they were at war for many years with these giants, and the giants were cannibalistic. They were going around eating all these natives. Finally,
Each other?
they were eating the natives. The giants were not. I don't know if they were Native American. They had
Are they
red hair.
human?
Maybe I don't know. Let me finish the goddamn story. I'm getting irritable. Anyway,
Someone get this man some pot.
so apparently there was a skeleton that was found in the early 1900s in a cave in Lovelock, Nevada. The story goes that the natives finally cornered these giants into this cave and lit the fucking cave on fire to kill all of them, finally ending the war. Now, apparently they found this giant skeleton, and, it's Nevada, so you had all these people just trying to make money. They took the skeleton, and I guess there was a fraternity I guess
Someone fucked the skeleton.
they didn't fuck the skeleton, but they used it in some sort of fashion for a fraternity initiation. I'm not sure what they did with the bones, but
You got to let me shove this big ass femur up your ass.
apparently there was concrete evidence, at least according to the
And
native.
the frat boys ruined it.
Yeah, the natives, like this tribe still states that there were giants. Like
It
it's
sounds like a
passed down.
fucking 80s movie.
It'd be a great movie. I'd watch it. I'd produce it.
We got these giant bones, dude. What do we do with them? Like, how did the bones
in your
get,
dick.
How did the bones get to the frat guys?
So it was found by guano miners in this cave. They're
They're
looking-
mining bat shit?
Yeah, it's actually a pretty valuable commodity.
You ever snort that shit? Gets you fucked up.
I don't know. I think it's just used for like fertilizer. But yeah, anyway, so the fraternity, they ruined the bones and the only evidence that we have of giants.
I call bullshit on this whole story. It's too wonky.
It's crazy how, like, that's the only evidence of giants we've
The-
ever
yeah,
had.
the
And
one
some
proof of
frat boy's
giants.
like, well, let's fuck it up.
Let's use the skull as a punch bowl.
Well,
It's a jizz bowl.
First of all, fuck all frat guys everywhere in the world.
okay.
Shit's so dumb. Would
Have
you
you-
join a frat?
I don't.
This is
I
a
don't know. I
fraternity.
don't know anything about them. I've never really been in that situation.
I've been to several my fair share of frat parties in my college years. And they're all fucking doucher tools. I mean, I get it. It's kind of like the alternative, the college version of joining a gang. You're joining a brotherhood, camaraderie, which I do get to an extent. And maybe I'm just old and bitter and turning into a sourpuss, but
Sourpuss.
shit was
Mel.
whack. They were all fucking douchebags. But then again, I wasn't part of the brotherhood. Never took the plunge.
I don't even know how that shit works. Like, What is a fraternity, Freddie?
Fraternity?
Yeah.
It's a group of brothers, quote unquote.
Okay.
Basically, just a group of
Brothers
people.
or brothers?
Brothers can join, but they're all brothers.
So they're both a brother and a brother. It's like a
Some
Hulk
people
Hogan
might be.
brother, and
Brother.
and then like a Martin Lawrence brother.
Some people might say that.
Okay.
Other people won't, but some people might.
I appreciate the clarification.
Yeah.
You got an important text to check right
No,
now?
I'm looking up what fraternity means. You guys asked me. Fuck.
Isn't it like some Greek shit? Like, aren't they like
A
the
group
first?
of people sharing a common profession or interest. We're a fraternity.
Are we?
Fuck
There's
yeah.
3 of us.
Beta, theta, what's the
We're
I?
a little old.
Mel went from fuck fraternity to stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, fraternities.
Yeah.
Beta, theta. What is the I? Or the Greek for I?
That is a good question. I for now.
Just sick of the Greeks.
Right? Fucking boy touchers.
Island of Lesbos.
Hey, that sounds like an island I tried to visit, baby.
Hey, baby,
Let
put
me
me
be
on the
The
island.
only man in the island of Lesbos. Oh, they'd probably torture you, though.
Didn't the Greeks also have giants? They had the Cyclops, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, right. Just
Iota.
saying.
What is it?
Iota.
Of
Iota?
course. Of
Okay.
course, of
Beta,
course.
theta, iota.
Well, that sounds stupid.
It doesn't have a real good ring to it.
All right. Well, that
Oh, BTI. Fucking retarded, man.
you numbskull. All right. Qatar. Qatar. Am I saying?
Qatar.
Yeah. Okay. What are they doing right now? They're hosting some sort of Olympics or World Cup or World Series or
I don't
Super
know.
Bowl. What are they
I
doing?
don't think anyone knows but you, Jake.
This is all over
Is
the
this
internet.
It's all over Jake's.
I don't know anything.
We have separate internets.
Yeah,
You know
we
what? I'll look it up since Freddie ain't doing shit. Qatar. Qatar. How to quit smoking weed.
How to stop smoking weed for real this time.
For real. Yeah. I spelled it wrong. Give me one moment. Let's see here.
What do you want to know about
The World Cup is being held in
Gotcha.
Qatar.
Who gives
Now,
a fuck about the World Cup?
apparently a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, a lot of fucking people.
No one in this country.
Not me. I believe that
That's a European
soccer was a game that was invented to keep the ladies occupied with it while the men went hunting.
Really?
Is this true? I don't know. Hank Hill said it. I thought it was funny.
Oh.
No, it's fucking.
He told Bobby that when Bobby was like interested in soccer. All right, so they are claiming that European critics about Qatar not having I'm sorry, Qatar does not allow women to have rights, right?
Right, yeah.
So Qatar is saying that European countries are racist for claiming that. You are disrespecting an Islamic culture, a small sovereign country, and how dare you criticize us for having our
Wait, Qatar
our
is
values?
saying that they're racist because
Because
they're
European
plenty of
countries are saying that that Qatar should have equal rights for women. So they're basically flipping it around on the Europeans and everybody else in the world. What do you think? Is it racist?
it's a war between the Middle East and Europe. I don't see why that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
I don't give a shit about it.
Yeah. I don't really care.
Great conversation, guys.
Cry me a
Great
fucking,
input.
Cry me a fucking river, Qatar. Everyone's being persecuted these days, baby. Welcome to America. This is what we do here.
They're not in America.
Well, they'll figure it out.
They're in guitar. They're in guitar.
Guitar Center. Guitar Center doesn't allow women to have rights.
Why did they even why is the World Cup even there? Don't they stone
They're
gays
trying
to death?
they're trying to bring a lot more entertainment.
They're
starting to
not
do
Saudi
golf.
Arabia. The
They're
Saudis
trying to-
are modernizing.
They're
Guitar.
bringing UFC, that kind of shit. They're bringing everything over to.
Is it
the
a
Middle
money
East.
place? I mean, are there rich people
Qatar?
there? Yeah.
There's some wealthy areas, but it's not like Dubai. But it's definitely up there. Same thing with Kuwait.
I mean, the last time my phone brought me news on Qatar,
I got a great deal.
I don't think that's ever happened. What news are you reading here, pal?
Reddit and 4chan.
Oh.
Snapchat. Get all my
Snapchat.
news from Snapchat.
Snapchat news.
Did you guys hear who Zac Efron's dating?
It was fucked up.
A lot of
No, I
questions.
didn't.
Neither did I. I don't know.
I think it was Palestine, when all that shit was going down recently, and you can go on how on Snapchat you can check the globe, And there's people in Snapchat in Palestine just bombs blowing up buildings and shit.
Now, are the Israelis bombing the Palestinians or the Palestinians bombing the Israelis?
The good ones to the bad ones.
Exactly. I don't know. It was a while ago. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure Palestine was getting bombed. So I'd imagine it was the Israelis. I don't know. I don't know who they're beefing with.
So are you being anti-Semitic right now?
Not at all. I don't know who was beefing with Palestine. All I know is that I saw videos on Snapchat.
Well, they only beef with
getting,
Israel.
Well, hey, good for them. That's not the point of the conversation here, pal. Let's talk more about Qatar. Let's get you interested.
Have you guys ever done the thing on Snapchat where you go anywhere in Saudi Arabia and any road and you click on it in the snap map? It'll 95% of the time be a man blasting music on a road driving.
No.
Like 95% of the time. I'll show you guys.
Show us one right now.
Saudi Arabia knows
There
how
you
to
go.
party,
It's on
huh?
the background. I'm gonna take a screenshot and just click on a couple different ones.
Saudi Arabia knows how to party.
I'll just show
I'd
you.
imagine so. I'd hope so. Well, but then again, they can't eat beef?
They can eat beef. What are you talking about?
Who are the one? Oh, that's India.
That's India.
Okay, so they can't eat
They
pork?
can have pork.
They
Yeah.
can't have
Okay,
pork.
well, how much can you party without bacon?
Oh, speaking of pork, I'm sorry. I tried a McRib for the first time in my entire life
never had a
today.
McRib?
Today I tried this. You ever had a McRib?
A McRib?
If you like McDonald's barbecue sauce, the McRib might be the right sandwich for you. There we go. I don't know why. I pictured just like a dude with like a boombox on the side of the road.
No, they're just driving, blasting music. That's literally all they do. It's hilarious.
That's great.
Anywhere in Saudi Arabia, you just click.
Unfortunately, these individuals will never get to experience the joy of trying a McRib.
I found a man in a box truck, and he had two AK-47s in the truck, and he was Snapchatting him driving, and he filmed over to film some camels. There's two AKs next to him.
I don't understand why everybody's so mad at Saudi Arabia. Yeah, they
You're a
did.
man.
Yeah, they did 9/11. Sure.
Was it the Saudis?
It was not. It was not.
Where the fuck did this conspiracy come from?
The Saudis 100% did 9/11. There's a shitload of unclass or declassified United States documents that came out a
Show
few
me
years
one.
ago. Go ahead and just look it up. I don't have the names of them, but it was declassified under President Donald Trump. And it showed that the Saudis funded the guys that did 9/11.
Was it one of the documents that he took to his home? Was that the?
Let's not get caught up.
Oh yeah,
on
now
specifics.
This is just reading material. When I'm on the John.
I mean, Donald John Trump. That is his
Yeah, Donald shit Trump.
we love the show. Endorses Donald Trump 100%. We love him.
Well, no, 50%.
Well, Freddie makes up a third of the show. Freddie, where do you stand on DJT?
What about DJT? Like as a person or as a president?
Are you voting for him?
Not voting for him. I'm not voting for anyone first and foremost.
Well,
But
I was voting
Definitely would
libertarian for 10 years, and frankly, I'm sick of losing.
now he's a Republican, so
So
Yeah, now Jake's a Republican.
Republican Jake,
I'm still an independent. But,
Yeah.
independently
To-
Republican.
all independents dick ride Donald Trump like you do.
Well, I don't know if I'm dick writing DJT.
How many times have you said Donald Trump?
How many times have I said Donald Trump? I don't know how many times I've
Freddie,
said
we need
Donald
a
Trump.
DJT
I did not vote
get
for Donald Trump last time. I won't vote for Donald Trump again, but I will be enthusiastic about his campaign because he always brings a little bit of fun to the mix.
that's what I was asking. Like him as a person or him as a president? I wouldn't like him as a president, but he's really funny how he doesn't fucking
He pisses everybody off,
and
which
he
is
just
hilarious.
doesn't follow anything like he should. It's just like does whatever.
yeah,
the fuck.
he has
It's
no,
just like watching a senile old man trying to fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just doing his own
Look
thing.
at Biden for that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
well.
he's like a sad senile, and the other guy's like a happy senile. So
Hold on. Let me fix that here.
Sounds good.
All right.
Go
is
ahead.
that like a Bluetooth one, or
No, same one we always use.
do you want to just like move it over to the side a little bit? On the
Maybe
other
flip
side?
it upside down,
See, now
perhaps.
I'm dropping stuff. No, this is working just fine,
Are
Fred.
those- are
Jake
those
said
the
it was fine.
antennas?
How's it sound, Jake?
Sounds good.
There we go.
Well, that's amazing.
Wireless power cords. That's
What's
crazy.
going on with Biden these days?
I don't know. The guy shit himself. I don't know, man. Like, Biden is, like, okay, at this point, America's going to collapse. We all know it. There's no fixing America. My argument is I might as well have some entertainment while the ship is sinking, right?
Sink is shipping.
While the sink is shipping. But under Biden, it's not even funny. It's just like,
But it's never been funny before. It's been business, baby.
Obama was probably like the last like respectable president that we had. Probably the last one we'll ever have.
Yep.
I don't know what
Brendan
comes
Fraser's going to be running in 2028.
as the whale. I don't think we'll ever have another respectable president. Like, what comes after
Well,
this?
it's not a respectable job anymore. Trump fucking kind of ruined that.
It was on its way out. Like, George W. really fucked that up, and then Obama came in, added a little bit of
think we'll just
legitimacy.
Did you
Always-
see that clip?
I think we'll just always complain about presidents.
George W. at the golf range?
No.
Let's play that.
Is it the
here.
old one, or is it a new one?
It's an old one, and
Oh,
he's
he's
talking
like-
about terrorists,
Yeah,
and then
he's-
he's like, now watch this 9-iron, and
Yeah.
then just hits the golf ball. Oh, just play it.
That sums up America. And I don't like George W. Bush because he also did 9/11. A lot of people did 9/11. You know, a lot of people don't realize that.
I did 9/11. I did 9/11 hard.
That's a
Can you imagine saying that on
Flip that.
9/12? People would fucking kill you. I did 9/11 hard.
Dude, I remember like the news like day after day fucking like random anyone who was remotely close to Middle Eastern, even Indian people were getting it bad.
That was
All their
fucked up.
shops were getting just fucking demolished.
It's crazy. Man.
Fucking American anger. We had never been hit like that. I mean, Pearl Harbor. Oh, yeah, Pearl Harbor actually. They had the Japanese in internment
Yeah, I
camps
was
and
gonna
shit.
say.
We love to forget about that.
We never did it. We totally didn't. The United States did not, try to commit genocide against Native Americans
George-
to kill
George-
60 million.
Takei from Star
I
Trek.
hate that guy, but yes, I know who he
He
is.
was in a fucking internment camp.
Oh, boo-hoo.
He's got a new play out called Allegiance.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Does he still live in America? Does he love America?
Yeah, he's got a white husband named Brad.
Well, I hope him and Brad are very happy.
They're very happy.
But he's very annoying.
What? How are you annoyed with George Takei? Oh my.
He's just like I
Musculature.
don't know, man. He's just like
Oh, guacamole.
just like anything that's like popular. He
Awa.
hops on, and I don't know. I just
Kinda like
He's
an
a
actor?
fucking old actor trying to stay relevant. And
Well-
he was one of the first gays to come out publicly. He's at the front of every pride parade with his tassels on.
double minority, fantastic, wonderful. We should all.
He's
love
also
and respect
left-handed.
him, and he's left-handed. Anything else? Any other talents?
He's blind in one eye.
So he didn't choose any of these things, but we should all respect him.
Yeah.
But you can't respect white
chose to be
people for
gay.
being white.
You know what? This is the hardest time white people have ever had in America. And I sympathize because I'm 54%
I thought it
white
was 53.
No. I watched The Color Purple and got that 1% back.
Fluctuates.
So I'm back down to 53%.
Wait, how many times do you have to watch it to be like more than
100%?
51%? So you could just
I
officially
think there's a
be-
cap.
Yeah.
You can only go up by like 5% increments.
And well, you can only watch it once. One per movie. Boys in the
Right.
Hood's next.
But if I watch enough movies, will eventually I be 51%, and then officially be black?
You have to watch Boys in the Hood. The Wood. You ever seen The Wood?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great movie. Other black movies.
Scarface.
Scareface.
Not a single black in that movie, but blacks love that shit.
Everybody loves Scarface.
I'm just saying, it's like every rapper in the late 90s, early 2000s. I mean, the dude's name, there was a rapper named Scarface.
It's the American dream.
Hey.
Not
I
you
mean,
talking to me, baby.
it
That I
literally
like.
is.
I'm sorry?
It literally is. I mean, with the drugs and shit. But
See, everybody loves Scarface. You haven't even
started
seen
from the bottom,
Scarface.
now we're here.
Yeah. What other movies do you have to watch to be considered black?
I briefly forgot that that's what we were talking about. Baby Boy.
Baby Boy.
Don't Be a Menace.
Okay.
Holes.
X-Ray. X-Ray was black.
Yeah, there was like
Madame
two black
Zeroni.
people in that whole movie, and one of them was a halvesy.
Zero.
You say
Madame Zeroni.
I'm sorry, that's the 53% of me coming out.
Yeah, typical 53% racist.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not a halvesy anymore. I'm
3% racist.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm now a new minority. I was a minority before, and now the whites are becoming the minority. Now I'm a minority again.
A minority.
A minority.
it's like a menorah. Well,
God, what a time to be alive. So I was on the internet the other day, and this guy was saying we have like 20 years maybe before the world just collapses on itself.
I think so. I mean,
Should I have kids, or should I just not even?
It's funny because it's
we
like
should all
it's
just
so-
kill ourselves.
It's so bold of them to assume we can do anything to this world. Like, we're not going to do shit.
I mean, we're fucking it up pretty bad.
No, we'll kill ourselves. We'll die, but the world will be fine.
Yeah,
It'll recover on
That's
its
what I'm saying.
own.
Like, we're doing so much damage to the world that's going to eat us up.
humanity.
Yeah. Now we're gonna
Humanity.
die.
Yeah,
The world
fuck
will
the
be
world.
fine.
I'm talking about humanity. I don't care if we're on here or Mars or the fucking moon or under the water in Atlantis. I just need a place to live, call home.
Atlantis.
Rest in peace, Atlantis. We miss you.
Free I'm gonna have jets and shit flying in the background. The flag just like flapping.
You need an eagle. You need
Absolutely.
What's a water bird? You need a seagull.
Seagull. I think there's like water eagles, like sea
You need a weagle.
sea eagles,
Eagle.
which would be a
seagull.
seagull. Well, it's not a seagull.
Seagull.
That's a separate animal.
Welcome to BTI. Like and follow and subscribe and tell your friends.
949-229-2215. Do you like seagulls or do you like sea eagles?
Let us know in the comments below.
Steven
First right answer
Seagull.
gets a dick slap to the face.
Well,
You might want to bleep that one out.
Nope.
we appreciate you subscribing, and if you don't, what do you want to happen to these people, Mel?
Dick slap to the face.
I mean, that's a start. But while you're at it, we're going to take a couple of shards of glass. We're going to crunch them up in your hands. And then you're going to take some butter from the fridge, put it in the microwave, 30 seconds. Not 31, not 32, not 29, 30 seconds. Let it get all warm.
21.
And then take that butter in that glass, and I want you to start jerking it hard. And as you think about all the things you could be doing in your life other than what you're doing at that moment, I want you to hit the subscribe button.
Speaking of jerking it with butter, did you eat your truffle butter or?
Yeah, I did. It was really good.
You didn't throw it out after all the
No, I ate
vivid.
it. I'm still eating it. It's still in my fridge.
What's fucked up is I was watching porn
Okay.
a couple of days later and saw that goop come out, and I was like,
What are you watching?
I mean, I watch all kinds of stuff, you know? Sometimes the dick gets in the butt.
Extreme.
Sometimes a dick gets in a butt. That's a good fucking quote.
It does happen. Well, that's nice. How do you feel about the Drake and 21 collab?
I don't even know anything about it.
Freddie, have you heard it?
Yeah, Drake's just kind of like sounding like a hype girlfriend.
21, can you do something for me?
Oh.
Yeah, he sounds like a scared girlfriend asking his boyfriend or her boyfriend to protect him.
Well, Drake, I mean, he's got a lot of enemies. Got a lot of people trying to take him from that synergy.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Did you get the joke that I just did?
I got it.
Okay.
It was a good joke.
It wasn't that good if no one laughed. Cut that.
Cut it out. I thought it was it's a funny song. I don't think it's a very good song. Freddie, can you play us just a very small clip?
Yeah.
Well, we can't play it. We're going to get fucking axed.
It'll just be a second.
Fucked in the axe?
What?
What did you say?
We're going to get axed.
Oh, I thought you said we're going to get fucked in the axe.
We're going to get axe fucked, fool.
Axe fucked. I love Scarface, fool. Damn, fool.
Damn, fool. That new Scarface album, fool.
You know Nikado Avocado?
Yeah.
Skinny bitch?
Well, I don't know if he's skinny. That's a
He identifies as skinny.
Well, I watched a video of him eating blue Takis, which I didn't even realize were a thing.
Oh, that's not even the fucking worst of it.
Oh, no,
he eats blue fucking ramen Takis.
Okay.
In ramen infused with blue Takis.
That
The guy's
doesn't-
going. But you know what? I think, and I'm glad you brought it up. I think he is the ultimate troll. I think he spent the last 3, 4, 5 years just destroying his body, and I really think he's going to turn around and do some weight loss thing and fucking capitalize on it.
I read a theory about that he's not like he's just playing a character and
He's just, which is the ultimate fucking. What was it? Andy Kaufman would fucking
have him dancing in the background, please.
Yeah, oh yeah, naked,
Close to
shirtless.
keep it PG-13. Yeah, do your thing.
It is really, really fucking damning with 21 being like, okay, in the background.
A lot of people are laughing because he's just like 21. Like he's like a Pokemon. Like Drake's like sending him out, and he's just saying his name 21.
Okay.
It's just him like fucking. There's a bunch of videos of him being weird.
Yeah, it's really. I don't know if that's a good look for Drake.
It doesn't matter. He's so fucking rich and famous that like he could put out a full on blowbang video, and the next week he'll still be fucking rich and famous, and everyone. Well, turns out Drake likes getting banged in the mouth by 14 dudes. Okay.
How does Kanye feel about Drake, considering Drake's one of them?
I don't know. I stopped talking to Kanye.
After he was on Piers Morgan, kind of.
Yeah, no, he did the interview with the Jewish guy and talked about Howard Stern, and I said, you can't talk about Stern like that.
What do you say about Stern?
He said, Stern, you're hyper irrelevant. No one knows who you are. Your family doesn't even know you. The only time your family says your name, I'm
You
talking
fucking
here.
not?
I'm speaking words right now.
I'm listening.
No one else can though.
He said the only time, Stern, people say your name is when your family wants money from you. And then
Why is he attacking him so hard?
Stern
does
had
Stern
brought
do?
him up the day prior, and because Stern's super Jewish, and it was just like, this guy's a fucking moron. Like, you can't just come out and bash
That's
a
what
bunch
started
of
it?
bash a whole fucking race of people, and
So
then
he's
get
trying
canceled.
to silence Kanye West.
No,
I mean, you can
not at
bash
all.
someone, but
He's
you
just
gotta live
expressing
with
his
it.
opinion on him. He said the guy's a fucking moron. You can't just bash a whole bunch of people, a whole race of people, and expect there not to be backlash. And then the next day, Kanye interviewed with this dude. I can't remember his name right now, but he's super Jewish as well. And then targeted Howard Stern.
Oh, Lex Friedman. Is that him?
I think so.
Okay, so what about Kylie Irving? Is that his name?
Kyrie.
Did you see what he got in
He
trouble
fucking
for?
posted a video. I didn't even watch the movie. Did you watch
No
it?
caption. It's like from Negroes to Hebrews or some shit like that. And all that movie is really saying is, I guess, I haven't seen it, that
directed it.
black people are one of the 12 tribes of Israel, which apparently is anti-Semitic, I guess. I don't know. So they gave this guy this long laundry list of ways to apologize. He has to go on an apology tour. They were asking him to do a bunch of crazy shit. I thought that was a little.
But you have to understand your position. If your checks are coming from, we don't have to get specific, but wherever your checks are coming from, would you, if you said something against that ethnicity or I guess any ethnicity.
Hold on, are you saying that a particular group of people run the entertainment industry? Or?
No, that's why I was correcting myself. So if you say about any ethnicity, if you went out publicly and said, Asians are bad drivers, which I don't even want to get into, but if you said that and died on, willing to die on that hill, and the people who are paying you,
so who's paying him?
it doesn't matter who's paying him.
I think
they
that
don't
does
like
matter.
the fact that he's saying these things or dying on that hill. Just like, if you say the N-word, you got to deal with the repercussions. If you're going to go out and say the Jews are this and Jews are that, you got to deal with the Jews. And unfortunately, they do control a lot of the media.
Now, pre-Elon Twitter banned Kanye for the Jew thing. He had dropped the hard R, N-word, several times.
Elon?
Elon, I'm talking about Kanye. Why did they not block Kanye when he was dropping hard R, N-words?
I don't know.
But as soon as he said something about...
I don't work at Twitter, and if I did, I probably wouldn't be working at Twitter now.
This was a question that was raised by the black community. I thought it was interesting.
Well, I must have missed that meeting with the black community. I don't know. I didn't know we were asking that.
You're only
I'll have to
47%. So.
Fuck,
I think
Freddie,
you're not
stop
allowed
with the
in
numbers.
anymore.
I think
right? I got kicked out.
I think Louis Farrakhan is the one that raised that question.
Yeah, Louis Farrakhan also said, if you were a billionaire and all it took was a couple of words and that money's gone, were you ever really a billionaire?
Good question.
Like,
Yes.
if you were...
You were, hypothetically, I guess.
Hypothetically, but that money never entered your accounts. If they were able to take that money from you, that money was never yours to begin with. So he was running, and that's the thing about Kanye. He was coming out, I'm the richest black man in history. Mm-hmm. But it's like, dude, if that money's not in your bank account, that's not your money. And if they're going to be able to take it away from you, you're not the richest black man in history.
Oprah is.
Yes. No, Stedman is.
I don't think they're married.
That's probably for good measure.
Yeah. Is he still around? She's still the boy toy?
I only know about Stedman because of Dave Chappelle and that skit he did.
Yeah. Well, that's always fun. There's just a lot of questions, and we like asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, and answering them with drunk, debaucherous responses. I don't know. I'm team fuck Kanye, and I've always been a Kanye dick rider since fucking 03,
College dropout.
Always. And then it was really up until the Jewish stuff, and I was like, all right, dude, like there's no amount of my appreciation of you as an artist that's going to save you from the detriment that you're doing to yourself right now. And you're obviously off your rocker, even if, hypothetically, or not even hypothetically, what does this have to do with anything about Kanye West? Why is he all of a sudden like, I gotta fucking defeat the Jews now? Like, where the fuck did this come from?
So he has like a handler, his personal trainer. Do you see the text that came out from that guy?
No.
So his personal trainer's like, are you going to take your meds or am I going to take your kids from you? This guy is a personal trainer. It's like, okay. Apparently this guy's got CIA training. He's also a member of a particular tribe. But he was basically threatening Kanye. This guy apparently was also the personal trainer of Mac Miller, Brittany Murphy, just a lot of celebrities that went down very bad paths. And Kanye,
why the fuck does he still have a job?
Well, he's a handler basically for the CIA. That's my guess. But he's threatening Kanye with taking away his kids if he doesn't take his fucking meds. Like, who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know.
The first time that Kanye had that breakdown,
never heard anything about this before.
I'll send you some information. But the first time,
some dockets.
Yeah, the first time that Kanye had that mental breakdown and like he got put away for a minute was at this guy's house. So it's like, what sort of personal trainer has that confidence to threaten to take away somebody's kids?
I feel like Q and Kanye got involved, and now everything's a conspiracy theory.
I don't know what's going on. There's something weird going on, regardless of like.
I just don't know how he goes from gold digger to now all of a sudden the Jews are bad. It's just like, dude, just go make some fucking music.
He goes from making songs with Mos Def and Talib Kweli, who were also on SNL a few days ago, which was
great.
Interesting.
Talib Kweli?
Yeah,
on SNL a few
Black
days
Star.
ago?
Yeah, with Dave Chappelle, he brought him on.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say just him. Like, why didn't they invite him?
But he went from that to going to war with all of Jewish people.
It just doesn't. Yeah, it feel like someone flipped a switch on him a long time ago. I feel like once he joined the Kardashian clan, it was just kind of like downhill from there. And I feel like maybe he saw some fucked up shit. He's never really been a Hollywood guy. So it's like, why is he so worried about what's going on in Hollywood? You're not a movie star. You're not on TV like that. You're not an actor. You're a musician with a clothing line. That's really what Kanye West is. He's a musician with a clothing line.
He didn't believe in shooting stars, but he believed in rims and cars.
Shoes and cars.
Okay. Misquoted.
But it still goes back. He's, clothing, stay in your fucking lane. Like, I don't understand. Like, dude, if you're a fucking billionaire and you're the richest black guy of all time, why the fuck are you going to start lighting fires?
I don't think he's crazy. I think that he's unable to articulate his words properly, but I think there's something weird going on that we will probably never know.
What if he's just crazy?
I don't think he's crazy, though.
What if he is?
I've watched his interviews. He doesn't sound crazy. Like, he sounds like an arrogant idiot, but I think
Have you seen the Drink Champs?
Yeah, I did, and I don't think he's crazy because
normal people.
He's not a normal person.
Okay,
he's a musical genius.
He's
like
Prince.
So where does the line cross from genius to crazy?
That's a good question.
He doesn't articulate himself well at all. Normal people don't start screaming out here out of nowhere and then bring it right back down to here, and then you're just like, what the fuck did I just experience? Like that Drink Champs episode I was watching, I was like, what the fuck is this guy on?
Musical geniuses sometimes act
but he's
erratic.
not making music. He's not even talking about music. Half the time he's not even talking about music. Like, there's nothing to do about music. Or clothes. He's talking about Jews. Like, dude, like, what? Like, I don't know. I guess that's why I'm like so like on the sidelines with this one. I'm just trying to figure out what his angle is. Like, where does he win? Like, what benefit is he getting? Or is this just another way for him to stay in the headlines?
I think he might try to kill himself. He's going to shoot himself in the back of the head.
You know what? Every now and then someone falls down a flight of stairs and winds up onto a bunch of bullets. It happens. Bullets.
What information does he have on Hillary Clinton?
I think the drama between him and Pete Davidson died down once Kim broke up with Pete. The drama about the divorce that died down. He just needed something to keep his name on the top of everyone's list.
Well, this is a terrible way to make money.
Well, 15 minutes
he lost
into the topic, and we're still talking about him. I mean, he's doing his fucking, Fred, I swear to God, next. I'm just saying it's working. Whatever he's doing, it's working.
Yeah.
You know, is he gonna go to jail for what he's saying? No. Is he gonna lose any luxuries in his life? Not really, because clearly he wasn't really a billionaire. He wasn't living that luxurious life because that money wasn't in his account to begin with. So what has he got to lose?
I guess my question for you at the end of all this
I'm fucking drunk, guys.
is would you fuck him?
Did you let him fuck you?
Is there a monetary gain?
No.
No.
It's clout.
No. No one cares about the dude that fucked Kanye. No one gives a fuck about the guy that fucked Kanye.
Well, Freddie, do you have any would you... I don't know.
I mean,
any of your fun, silly
someone
games?
would probably give a shit about the guy who fucked Kanye, not the guy who got fucked by Kanye.
I asked you a fun question.
Hey, eat shit. No, don't.
You don't have anything for us?
Yeah,
You
would
got
you
any
rather
Oakleys?
fuck Kanye or get fucked by Kanye?
I'd rather fuck Kanye.
Yeah.
With a Black Lives Matter tattoo on my forehead.
I would wear a white
Why
lives matter.
wouldn't you
and
just
it'd
fuck
get real
him from
messy.
behind and tattoo it on his back at the same time?
I would have. Oh, I wouldn't even want to bring my tattoo guy into this. I would buy a tattoo gun, and I would tattoo it myself. God, you know what? No, because you're gonna get a clip of me saying some crazy shit.
He's already got it.
I'm not even.
No, I was trying.
You always fucking do. No,
I was
no.
fishing. I'm gonna fuck him in the ass.
I'm
and
gonna spread
to him.
those West Side cheeks.
Excellent. Thank you, Mel.
Fuck.
Well, that's always fun.
Kanye, if you're watching this, sponsor the show.
I don't think he's
949-229-2215.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, there's a lot of fun stuff going on in the world, and we're going to be here for all of it. We've got a
big
crazy...
picture of Kanye's face back here.
We've got a crazy ride ahead of us for the next 2 years. The presidential elections are looming.
presidential erections.
Presidential erections are looming, and they are mildly soft.
And we'll be here the whole way to give you a play-by-play commentary, and Jake will swear to God that he's not a Republican the entire time.
Oh, you mean Republican Jake?
Doesn't Mel want to kill homeless people?
I just want to fight them and send them on their own island.
He doesn't want to kill them. He just doesn't want them here.
I just don't want to deal with them.
Okay.
It's like the you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. He doesn't want him here. He just doesn't, or he doesn't want to kill him. He just doesn't want him here.
Yeah, you don't have to stay here. Just go home, which is Bum Island. We've already established it.
Bum Island, one word.
Bum Island.
We're taking over Epstein's Island.
Oh, man. It's got a bad history to it.
Well,
And
the
they don't have
bums
a
will
worse
figure
one
that
now.
out. Yeah, the bums will make it worse.
St. Thomas Island.
Is that what it's called?
Pretty sure.
Shitty name.
Yeah, Little St. Thomas.
Yeah, little St.
Oh,
Thomas.
Lolita Express.
Well, rest in peace, Jeffrey Epstein.
And Kanye West. And
No,
Donald Trump.
Oh.
we'll see what we'll see what Kanye does.
Donald Trump.
I really think he's trying to run 2024.
He ain't going to win. Donald Trump, on the other hand, is looking very old. I don't know if you guys watched the...
He's been old.
Everyone who
Yeah,
comes
but
out of a presidency though looks like aged.
He didn't look that bad towards the end of it, but like I watched the his announcement, and
When he said all drug dealers should be executed.
yeah, that's a little...
Was he fucking...
Rodrigo Duarte or whatever the fuck, the Filipino dude. He looks old.
I mean, he's like 83. How old is he?
He's younger than Biden.
That's not that's not what I asked.
How old is Donald Trump, Freddie?
I'm gonna look it up. I know he's in his 70s or
He's like
80s.
73.
I love that video where he's like, I'm so young. I'm the youngest person of all time. And he catches himself. He's like, I'm so young.
The youngest person.
Yeah, it's like, what?
He's 76.
I'm 0.00 years old.
How old?
76.
How old's Biden?
Checking that now.
78.
Abu.
He's 79. He's not that much older
That's
than him.
three. That's, dude, when you're that old, that's a long fucking...
No, it's not. When they're 90, it might be a long time. But when he's
Abu
only 70,
Bakar.
they're both
Baghdadi.
fucking- they're both old. They're both senile. They're
Nasty
both fucking
puppy.
stupid.
Yeah. I would vote for someone a little bit closer to my age range.
Who AOC?
No.
How cool would it be to have
If Obama
like
could
a
come
young
back.
president who like actually does change shit instead of just like the old bureaucracy that
You can't
doesn't
just
know what
change
they're doing.
things. They're not kings. You need Congress. You need the Senate. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
but
that
they're
easy.
The radical fucking ideas.
Yeah, but I think you could put a lot more effort in than the
Yeah,
past two
absolutely.
presidents have. Because, I mean, not to be like Mr. Black Guy here, because I'm only 47%. But Obama did change a lot of things. I mean, everyone talks shit about Obamacare, but you can live in America and have health care now. And that's when I was making $20,000 a year, I got fined because I didn't buy health care.
and I couldn't afford it, and I couldn't afford Obamacare because they wanted like $200 a month. So I got like a $500 fine that year. That's what I got from Obama during the Obama years.
Well,
You
shit
could've gotten
sucks,
free
and
if
you got to
don't make
eat a
that
dick
much.
every now and then. That's just the American way.
I couldn't afford health care, so I got fined for it.
No, you just got it for free.
I mean, you could have got Medicaid.
That's not the way it was set up at the beginning, Freddie.
I mean, but Medicaid's been a thing forever, and that's a California thing. You could have got California
If you didn't
healthcare.
make enough money, you said you're making $20,000 a year.
Yeah, you could.
I
have
think I
got
did
Medicaid.
apply for Medicaid, but I made like $1,000 too much.
See, now you're just making shit up.
I'm not making shit up. This is my life.
Freddie,
what are
look
you talking
up
about?
look up the Medicaid rules in 2009 and tell me what they were.
Yeah, look up the income limits, the income caps to qualify for Medicaid in California.
Well, I gotta say, it's been a great episode.
It's been fun. Freddie, you don't need to really look that up.
I'm looking it up.
Because I'm telling the truth.
No.
And all I know is I got fined $500 that year because I could not afford health care. And that was because of
Medicaid's
Barack.
fucking free.
Barack.
$22,050.
Boom.
He was making 20, so
Barack
definitely
You could have
would've qualified.
afforded. You could have
Barack.
afforded. You could have afforded Medicaid.
Barack Majama.
Barack Hussein Obama.
Obama.
Freddie, I love your shirt. Only job I want is a foot job.
Yes, that is true.
And I think that what we need to restart this economy is
Foot jobs for all.
foot ready jobs. We need foot jobs in America. And that's the only way that we're going to get out of this mess. And that's all I've got to say tonight.
Well, I'll go ahead and end the show and say I really appreciate you guys watching this far. I love every one of you. I hope you have a good time.
Oh, my bad. We also have a call to play, right? There's a call. Play the call. I heard that the other day. It was very strange.
Do we?
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta piss.
So do I. But it's a very strange and it's a very good one. Put my headphones back on.
You pushing mics and shit for no reason.
Sorry. I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, so, I went to the movies today, right, with my dad, and, he was holding popcorn, and I was watching the movie, right, and I just reached over to get some popcorn, and, I accidentally grabbed his dick, and we just sat there for a second, and didn't say a word, and it's been 2 days now, and he hasn't spoke to me. I don't know what to do.
Well, to hear our thoughts on that voicemail, you're going to have to check into next week's episode because that is a lot to unpack. I don't think we have enough time for that now.
One of our TikTok followers, and keep giving us a call. We'll be more than happy to provide you some
Yeah,
advice.
so check back next week. We'll definitely go into that because that is fucking...
949-229-2215.
You know our number. Call us.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment,
subscribe.
Like, comment, prescribe.
Yeah, we'll prescribe. God bless.
Fuck God.